So the day started off with me feeding the sheep so I could shear them and get more wool so that I could go into the nether and use beds to destroy the netherrack so I could maybe find some ancient debris. I already had a mine started because I had been doing it a little bit, but I hadn't done much, so I just hopped right in and went to the mine. The way I do it is I'll dig about 5 blocks in, I'll place my bed, and then I will blow it up, and then place blocks up until I can make my path so that I can continue on, and if I see any, I'll just go over and mine it. First bed, nothing. Second bed, maybe. That was a no. Third bed, there's gotta be something here, and there's not. Good thing is, when I was mining it out, I found some on the floor, and turns out it would only be one after I blew this bed up. Nothing on the next bed. And there we go, there's some more. Turns out it was a 3 vein, so I mined out around it, and the most that you can get. I didn't have my diamond pickaxe on me, so I had to go back home to grab it. You can only mine ancient debris with a diamond pickaxe or better. I also didn't have enough gold to make my ingots, so I had to go mining after this. Even with a diamond pickaxe, this stuff takes a while to mine. In total, I got 6 pieces, so I headed home because that was enough for 1.5 ingots. Good thing I remembered where this gold was in the strip mine. So, I went over to the crafting table now that the gold is all smelted up, and I made my first netherite ingot. I grabbed my pickaxe, and I made my first netherite tool. And there you go, just like that, a netherite pickaxe. If I wanted to enchant my stuff, I would have to build a sugarcane farm and a cow farm, so I placed my sugarcane down and I went and got a cow. I also tried building a villager breeder, but this thing did not work. I followed everything that they did in the tutorial. It was just a huge waste of time. I also started a potato farm so that maybe I could breed the villagers. And that was about it for that day. So the next day that I recorded, I got right back to netherite mining. Found someone. I started digging a new tunnel on top, the first block in. This was a pretty cool one because it was separated, but it was still a full vein. I had a lot more luck going this way rather than the other way. I found more right away. Also, my helmet broke, which really sucks. I went and got my new netherite pickaxe, and I started mining this new ancient debris. Made another ingot, and put this one on my sword. Now I had 2 netherite tools. Well, technically a tool and a weapon. Went straight back down to the mine to try and find some diamonds, and instead I found some lapis. The reason I needed diamonds is so that I could make my armor. Found a cave and went exploring in it, and I found some diamonds. This first vein was a vein of 4. My second vein was a vein of 4. Then I went to potato farming so that I could try and breed my villagers. However, I wouldn't use my villager breeder. I went into my villager house, and I placed more beds so that I could breed them. Villagers have to have food and extra beds if they're going to breed, so I had to put these beds in, and I also had to give at least 2 of them food. It took a little while for them to figure it out, but once they did, it went pretty quickly. And I had my first baby villager. Next thing I wanted to do was make a lectern so that I could try and get mending. Once you get mending, it's pretty easy to make a good set of armor. Mending is one of the essential things to having a good set of armor and tools because it literally repairs your tools when you gain experience. Now this would take a while. Usually it can go pretty fast, but for some reason this villager did not want to have mending. This is one of the only 2 ways that you can get mending. A villager and fishing. It's called a treasure enchantment. One time I placed the lectern down and he changed to a fisherman. I had no clue how that happened, so I looked it up and I had to go destroy barrels and composters so that he wouldn't link to those jobs instead of the lectern. I went straight back to mining and placing his work stand so that I could try and get him to mending. I did get several good enchantments on the way, but I ended up not wanting them because I wanted mending. And finally, I got my mending. After I got it, I decided that the video would be over, so I guess I'll see you guys next time. Bye.